What do you think was the key for that final test experience to peak at the right time, I guess?
Right. I think kind of what I was talking about earlier. After my first test, I recognized, okay, these are certain problems, like the necessary, the one of the a lot of the LR problems
Uh-huh.
I knew that I needed work on. And I think the first test, I kind of thought like, oh, well, there's only one or two on this in this section of those. I might not even get one. I don't really need to stress about that. And then I kind of realized, you don't need to stress yourself out, but every one that you learn is another point you can get.
Mm.
So we started really, really working on the ones that I didn't understand. And I kind of got to practice the LR over and over and over enough to where I felt comfortable with it. I think just kind of, I knew what I needed to work on. And in that last month, I could really, really perfect it and work on it. And the reading comprehension was another thing. And you told me exercises to do, and we did drills during our sessions where I would just read stuff over and over. And you told me, instead of like watching a movie or a TV show before you go to bed at night, read something and read it critically. And kind of it took a little bit of practice for it to kind of click in my brain how you have to attack the arguments, you have to read critically, and you have to focus while you're doing it.
Mhm.
Another thing that kind of not like whipped me into shape, but I was talking to my parents and I was saying, like my brain just gets so tired in the last section. Like I can do it fine when I'm just taking that one section, but when you put it all together, my brain just doesn't work. And they were saying, well, I mean, that's, that's normal. Like your brain's going to be tired after that. But when you hit that point, just remember this, like you're done after this. You just need to focus for these couple of hours and just push through and just knock the thought out of your mind that you're getting tired and you can't focus. Just get rid of that thought. Know that it's going to be over soon, and then you'll be thankful you did that and you won't regret it. So, um I didn't think that my score was going to be as good as it was for me personally, but I think that's also just with the practice test, I can see what I got wrong immediately. With this, I was like, okay, I think I felt on the real test, I thought, okay, I think I feel comfortable with this, but I totally could have messed that up because I know that they do some not trick questions, but they kind of know the what people are going to think and the kind of mishaps people are going to have. So I thought, I either did really good on that or I made a lot of mistakes and they predicted how I was going to answer. So
Yeah.
thankfully, I ended up doing really good. But I think just kind of that last month of me preparing was figuring out my weaknesses and correcting those, kind of getting serious, being able to focus, and just, I think I also kind of gained a lot of confidence from the first one until this one. I thought, really the only thing that set me back the first time was how nervous I was and how kind of intimidated by the test that I was. So I think just not being intimidated by the test and
Mm.
working on certain problems and building confidence was what really, really helped me the second time around.